All right, it's 55 degrees this morning. We're gonna see what the temperature is in the house. All right, so hopefully you can see that 68 degrees. Now it's set on AC, so no heat's ran. So it's dropped 2 degrees from what it would have been in here yesterday at 70. Not bad, not bad. The insulation's doing the trick. All right, let's get off here and get to work. Look at that, man. I'm changing colors. I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but I hate staining. Oh man, it takes forever to get this stuff off of you, even with thinner and all kind of stuff. Look at that. Anyway, I got the doors done. I'm gonna take you in there and show. I got one coat on the back of them. I just sprayed a coat of lacquer on them just to shine them up. And I gotta wait on that to dry. Sand it down, spray another one on it, then flip it over and do the front side. So I'm gonna take y'all in there, hopefully. Another guy's in there working, he's got the radio playing, so I don't get no copyright stuff on here. I'll go in there and close the door maybe and won't hear it. All right, maybe the fans in here will drown out the sound of that radio. That's the back side of them. And I sprayed them about 5 minutes ago. It's already another 5 minutes, they'll be dry. That's the thing I like about that lacquer, boy. That catalyst in it, it hits it, it dries quick. I'm gonna flip it over. Well, I'm gonna sand it down a little bit, put me a finish coat on it. I ain't really too worried about the back, honestly, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And then when we get around where we can see the front side, I'll show y'all that. Look at that, boy. What y'all think about that shine? That's wet now. That's the first coat. Looking good, in my opinion. All right, so while I'm waiting on them doors to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all my backsplash pieces. I'm gonna make it out of this material. I'm gonna cut them, get them to fit, and then I got to stain them. So stain them, and I got to spray them. So if I can go ahead and get that done while I got the lacquer out, I'll go ahead and get them done. So get in here and get them measured, get them cut, get them ready. All right, there we go. It's got to be sanded and stained. Sanded and stained. I just butted it at that end. Now this in here, I didn't have a long piece, so I got a splice right here, and I got a splice right here. But what I'll do is I'll take and I'll glue that up real good with some good wood glue like we use on the cabinets. Shoot me a couple of small nails in it. Putty it, sand it, and then I'll stain it. So there we have it. That's what it's going to look like. Of course, it's going to be stained the color of this. Just a small backsplash, not very high. But, and that'll get sealed. You know, I'll seal it on is actually the way I'm going to install it. Put seal under it, behind it, and just like I did the sink here, and that'll keep it from leaking in around it. So that's what we got going. Get down here to the shop and get back to work. All right, I have the doors in the house. I am not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this by myself. Anyway, I got the backsplashes in. Man, that wood is so hard. I'm glad I put that joint behind there, but you can definitely see the joints. But anyway, it's supposed to be rustic looking, so not that big of a deal. But yeah, I got to get this door put together. I got it leaned out from the wall, so hopefully I can just get behind it, line it up real good. Maybe go through there and put the hinges on from the back. That's what I'm hoping. All the hardware's inside that room. So that's kind of the thought process I have. If I didn't have that shelving in, I'd go ahead and put it over this opening and go in through that door, which I guess I could crawl in under the bottom right there. But I want to put it together before I try to mount it. I feel like that's going to be my best option. So anyway, I might better put this on time lapse, man. That way, if I get knocked out again, we'll at least know what happened. Man, what a job. Well, I got it up there. Now, the only thing I don't have is the piece on the bottom. I do have to put a piece down there for it to pivot. And I'm gonna probably have to pop the door back off in order to do that. But what I want to do is set the door up there and make sure I mark it where I want it and install it. I got to screw it down into the concrete, and I got to drill a little hole under the bottom of the door. But I want to do that when I got some help. So, you know, we can take it off the track now. It's all assembled. In order to get it, I took here and put me some shims up under there to hold it up, and I hope I got it right. I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit out. Out of level, just, I don't know. That's dead on. Maybe that trim's not completely level. I don't know, that looks on, but when you look down this side here, the reveal looks a little bit different. So anyway, I'm fixing to pull them shims out. All right, I went ahead by myself and mounted that little piece on the bottom. So the issue I found out that I got, I'm not sure what to do with it. Something's a little out of square, and when you start building these kind of things, it's so easy to get out just a little. So what happens is, but right now, if you look at the top, that's pretty well even. But what happens is when you begin to open the door, and you get over here like this side is like 3/16 of an inch higher than this side. So it's lifting that roller up. But everything else lines up perfectly. I mean, about as perfect as you're gonna get it on building two individual doors, you know. I'm trying to think what I could do. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously I can drop that side a little bit. That would probably be the easiest thing. Just drop it about 3/16. Even an 1/8 would probably work. And that would actually help me out some. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to take and move these holes up and let this side just drop down a little bit. That's about the only thing I can do. I got a lot of time in this thing, man, between building it and putting it up. I've been down here working on this for like probably 2 hours. Yeah. Yep. But when I closed it a while ago, it didn't hit. And that's good. Got a nice gap right there. Yep, I'm gonna have to try to drop this side. That's all I know to do to it. Get it down a little bit. Always something, man. All right, I did some adjustment on it there, and I think I got it good enough. Good enough. We're gonna see how it holds up. But anyway, got that. Got my backsplash caulked in. They don't seem like a lot for today, but I did have to stain that and lacquer that and build these and stain and lacquer them. It's 426. So I got a lot of time in this bad boy, and then I just been kind of piddling around here for the last 45 minutes or so, but trying to decide what I'm gonna do next. There's plenty to do. I just don't know what I want to do next, you know. So I may go down here to the shop. My buddy's there. If they got that stuff out of the paint shack that was in there, I might go ahead and spray some of my other stuff. But anyway, we'll see what happens. All right, YouTube posse. I didn't get any more footage, but I did put up the rest of the vinyl siding in that gable and started running my soffit. I did not go down to the, I went down to the shop, but there's some other folks that were working there, and I didn't want to get in their way. They're building cabinets for people, you know, and so I didn't want to get in there and mess around and, you know, while they're trying to get stuff done. Normally I can go down there through the middle of the day and there's nobody there, but in the afternoon a lot of times they'll be there. So I just decided I'll probably wait and maybe go down there Wednesday, because we're gonna mow tomorrow. I'll probably go down there Wednesday and spray all of my trim, my shelves and all that stuff and get it ready. That way Friday I could go in there and clean up. Let me roll that window up. If I do that, Friday I could go in there and get everything, you know, kind of cleaned up and get all, you know, just get shelves put in, maybe go ahead and trim out what needs to be trimmed out. Got to caulk up a bunch of stuff so we can do all the touch-up spray on it. So anyway, I got to get out here and get some blades changed on the lawnmowers. As you can probably tell, it's getting dark here. It is 7:01. So I didn't get down there at about 8 o'clock this morning. So about 11 hours today. But I had a good day. Got a good bit accomplished. And man, I mean, if I had my doors, I would be in good shape, you know. Of course, by the time y'all get this video, I'll probably be about to get my doors in, maybe. This video, well, no, I guess this will come out Tuesday, so I think they're only running a day behind right now. So anyway, hey, appreciate you watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.